Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this
Quiet,
hole.
please.
So a little slow out of the gates, but now Frank's starting to pick it up.
Yeah, and into the ebb and flow of the game. We know you can't hit good shots all the time, so if you can just ride out the little bad patches like now, and things can still get up very quickly.
See how they do on this approach.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. Frank, I hate to go negative, but let's clear a few things up. The penalties when you hit it in the water versus hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, some people, that's a good question, Rich, because some people think they're almost the same, but when you hit it out of bounds, you're actually losing a stroke and a distance. For example, if I'm teeing off on a par 4 and I hit it out of bounds, I'm penalized a stroke for hitting out of bounds, and I'm hitting my third shot off the tee. When I hit it into a water hazard, I don't have to lose all of that distance. I can drop the ball up just short of the water hazard. So the distance penalty isn't the same as if it was out of bounds.
This now the 4th shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that.
Really. This is that awkward length.
No potluck.
Frank had the touch of a plumber right there.
Yeah, you'd like a redo, wouldn't you? Wake up, wake up!
Not a gimme.
I have to
well
snooze
within
here.
his range.
I have to snooze before this putt. Too much smokeless tobacco. It's not good for your health. Okay, I putt this one in. Put. Looks good. It is good. What a gamer, though. What a gamer.
That's plain not fair.
Boy, this game is cruel, Frank. You get on a roll and then smack. Hits you right in the face and knocks you down. Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left and yet the green goes the other way.
Perfect.
Now, this game is all about variables, right? Rich, if you hit into a bad lie, it completely changes the nature of the next shot. When the ball sits up like that, it is just liberty of choice now.
Okay, let's check out if we hit the bunker here. I think so. Oh.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
What's wrong with my
Into
controller?
the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie.
Must be my controller. It's not always the Stifler's fault, the happy fault.
And setting up here in the rough.
Okay. Oh!
Well, that was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
All right, Frank, just on the fringe, he might be thinking about making this.
Yeah, he's a better chipper than you, Rich.
That's right, Rich. That's right.
Just a couple of feet.
I think I just going to chip.
Everything has gone wrong today.
Plus 9.
It just continues to be ugly.
SEA Sports Zeppelin.
Well, let's hope he can regain some ground here on the back 9. Not his best performance so far today.
But what a good back 9 would do. If he can just even this round out with just 9 good holes, so much can happen.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green.
Well, knock it on the green now.
Not terrible, but not his best.
An outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Frank, he'll have to take a full swing at this putt for birdie.
This is long, but every now and again one of these finds the bottom of the cup and makes that magic sound.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. And getting ready for the putt.
I'm getting ready for the putt. And it's in.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Well, that'll do it for day number 1, and a tough start for some of those who were hoping for better things.
Yeah, slow start, surprisingly, really, and hard to put your finger on why, because we saw a lot of good golf, but now, outside looking in, we'll need to play well tomorrow.
Okay, let's step into the next day. This was not so bad. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Loading screen is this, it's really long, but this graphic is okay for that. What's this for okay. Arne Palmer Invitational, second round, Bay Hill Club and Lodge, Orlando, Florida. Course conditions: average wind speed 2 to 3 mile per hour. Score +9. Position, yeah, hole first.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Its second round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, site of one of the PGA Tour's premier stops, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Always attracting a great field, and through the years it has been the scene of just some championship play from one guy in particular.
Tiger Woods has won there an incredible 8 times.
And now we go down to the first hole. Coming off a disappointing first round, he really needs to get off to a fast start here if he wants to have any shot of winning out here, Frank. What's he need to watch out for here, Frank?
Those 2 front bunkers, Rich, the one that protects the left and the right, more often than not you want to pitch the ball on the front of this green. They are the 2 to be concerned about.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Pretty good shot right there. Settles in over the putt.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that par putt.